Matter of fact, I might
Hobby
press
chases the button.
Hobby, no. Hobby,
Press
no.
the button, Kronk.
Hobby, what do you have in your mouth?
Chase the
Drop
button.
it.
Chase the button.
Drop it.
No. Choose faster.
It's plastic. We're going to have to scoop that out of the litter box in a couple days.
Gods. I know. I
Oh.
know.
And hello. Welcome to Cause and Effect.
That's why I didn't sleep in today.
And the best part is,
Welcome to Cause.
having cut that other story out, that's our open. And we're just going to leave that up to everyone's imagination. But that's going to make it even better. Hello, this is a homebrew Dungeons & Dragons campaign. My name is Crash. I will be your DM/GM for the evening. Tonight I'm joined by a bunch of awesome people, including Beth, Ellie, Io, and Jen. What happened last time?
Well, I can tell you what happened since last time, which was that in the last 5 minutes I broke an NDA. But
That's right. We'll all forget.
last time, yeah, well, I mean,
Oh, wait. We've got a
you will.
soundboard
They've
now.
got the flashy things.
We have a soundboard now.
Inspiration.
There we go.
Oh no.
Hooray!
Oh no.
Don't make me press the
Put a
button.
lich into an.
We questioned a thing.
You did question a collective of nanites that started off saying I before switching to we.
Ah,
I do
was the
hope
thing
she
that
wasn't tapping into its brain.
Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't.
I
And then
choose to
she
believe
went-
that it's the rarely used roller coaster plural.
I just gave you
I'm just gonna be
inspiration.
worried.
Fine, I'm pressing it again.
Inspiration.
I just made it, so I'm going to press it all the time. It's a new toy.
Oh no.
Along with the fish slap. And
Concerning.
also this.
Excellent.
That's a good
That's
one.
for Sunday.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure.
right.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. The Lich met an orb of annihilation or something along those lines, but unfortunately, she'll be back.
It's more of a rhombus
Was
of
a rhombus
annihilation.
of annihilation.
Right, Rhombus.
Yeah.
I wanted to say tesseract, but then I realized that was the wrong direction.
All this makes perfect sense if you understand advanced magical and multiplanar theory. And by multiplanar, I mean 5 different directions you can go in, as opposed to...
So I can't figure out how to level up.
Look, all you gotta do is
Oh, no.
understand
It's
advanced
in-
magical theory and multiplanar theory. Move your character in 5 different directions at the same time, as I've said. We still haven't figured it out.
It's in
yet.
features.
Yeah. I'm gonna pause the recording and we can work this out. And
For
we're back.
real this time.
Yes, we are back, and a spell has been selected that
Dun,
could
dun,
change
dun.
the course of Circulaean events. But you
I
won't
think that's
see it.
just us.
You've already changed the course of Circulaean events more than once.
That's sort of the nature of living. You change events just by existing.
Yes, and by traveling back in time and making a singing monolith. But never mind about that.
Yeah, well.
So, when Glorora Springweather was introduced to the rhombus of total annihilation, which she's a lich, so that doesn't actually annihilate her totally. She'll reform because she has a phylactery somewhere, which is part of the problem. You need to find that phylactery. There was a power surge in the air filtration system, which was what was used to do all this, which didn't trip the breakers in the building so much as it melted them and burned out the generator and the backup generator and the backup generator.
The backup generator burned, then fell into the swamp.
That's the third time
Sadly
today.
possible.
Correction, that's the third time since
Hit the
we started
button, you-
recording. Not the third time
Hit the
today.
button.
Inspiration.
You
There
know-
you go. That button's not going to get old for me. Actually, it might, because that's my voice. So it might get old very quickly. I might have to get someone else to record the same thing. But never mind about that. So there was a conversation, mostly spearheaded by Tex, but not entirely, about, okay, so what do we do about this? And let's see. I have the name of my notes. I think his name is Frederico. Yeah, Frederico
That sounds...
is the one who's in charge of the wiring that goes to the various labs and everything. And he needs a new generator in order for all this to be fine. You had this discussion while his elevator shoes were being hand cranked down. Because they go up quickly, but they're spring-loaded, so it takes a while. At that exact moment, Mo showed up. Because of course he did. Somewhere in the distance, someone was willing to spend a lot of money. And Mo's financing senses kicked in. Also, Mo can see through Cavill's eyes. So...
And Cavill was thinking about people paying him a lot of money.
Pretty much. And
Because Cavill's senses also kick in. Things you want to tell your patron.
Cavill's senses are also Mo's senses. All your senses belong to Mo. Someone set us up the Cavill.
Cavill is fine with that.
Mo may not
Mo
be.
is not always fine with this. I still like the whole, I gotta go. Is this patron stuff again? Yes. Said right in front of his son, who thinks it's just patron of the arts stuff, because that's what he's been told.
Right, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, more like, oh, he's going to visit another artist or writer.
Pretty much.
Right.
He's a patron of the arts. And that part is true.
Uh-huh.
He is a patron of the arts.
Yes. Yes.
Because copies can be sold for a lot of money. Just saying.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Well, you get some nice original paintings, and you get yourself a building with a bunch of silkscreen artists, and that's how early serigraphy was developed. That's why it was developed.
Yep. That's right.
And this is your art history lesson.
I've actually done some of that.
Likewise. It's one of my favorite means of reproducing things. With that said, Mo looks at Frederico and says, don't worry, I have just the thing for you. I know a guy who's got something. Now, but keep in mind, when it comes to rush jobs like that, and let me see if I got the wording correctly. I wrote this in my notes. Just remember, you can have it cheap, you can have it quick, and you can have it be convenient. Which two of those would you like?
Yes, please.
Wait, never mind. I've already made the decision for you. Your patronage is appreciated. Hey, it's so nice to meet all of you again. Step into my office. That's not your office. It is temporarily. Give us a moment.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello, Hobby. So, you seem to have... Mo pulls out a lint roller as he's talking, by the way. And just casually is using it while he's talking. He's wearing crushed black velvet. He needs the lint roller.
Oh.
Just
Look,
from the
I came
fur
here in
that
a
drips around.
hurry. I didn't have time to change it to something more Hobby's fur color. Just to hide it. But whatever. I forgot how it just gets airborne. Anyway. That is getting very distracting. Could you stand over there? Mm-hmm. A little bit further.
Mm-hmm.
Smidge further.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that'll have to do. You are almost through the door. The door is closed, so you have not gone through the door. Although you are a cat, you might pour under it. Who knows? So.
How are you even doing that? You're not a long hair.
Shrug.
She is a rogue. Anyway. You have created a very interesting, and I appreciate it, because it's going to make me a lot of money as I help a lot. So I appreciate that too. Would you like to also make a lot of money? Excellent. I was
Whatever
hoping
you
you'd say
need,
that.
boss.
Mo gives you a pained grin and a thumbs up as he says, I'm still getting used to that. Right. So, I'm going to need a lot of things. Now, fortunately, there's a lot of cohorts over at Flag, and that whole fetch an item for Mo quest, that is pretty much for every level of cohort that exists, is coming in real handy right now. With that said, there is a couple things where I think I would prefer to hand pick the people who go and take care of them. You've acquired a certain reputation, and I think that reputation is warranted and very useful. So I'd like you to get two things. The first, the power cell of Qualish. Have you heard of the apparatus
The
of
what now?
Qualish?
No.
Yes.
I am going
Does
to go.
power cell turn into a lobster?
No, but it was initially made in an attempt to power said lobster view. It was too powerful for that, so a smaller version was produced instead for that particular apparatus, but the power cell already was created. I've tracked it down. It is in the lair of a white dragon. Now, I like having white dragons that are, or dragons in general, that are allies as opposed to enemies. Having a dragon who's an enemy can lead to some unpleasant situations for the dragon specifically, but long term also for me. So, if I sent most bands of adventurers, they would kill the dragon and bring back the power supply, and that would work. I'd prefer if you bartered.
White dragons notoriously
As intelligent as a box of
Prone
rocks and
to-
very angry, yes.
Well,
I
the
have known
first part
boxes
that
of
could
rocks
be an
that were
asset
extremely
to-
intelligent.
Me too.
yes, it depends on the rock.
Well, not so much, but
I know Cavill was saying something
Why
while
are they
everyone
only-
else was talking, and I would like to know what Cavill was saying.
about a box. Them as a box of rocks and very angry. And Cavill was starting to say that, well, the first one can be an asset to negotiations. The second one, not so much, but
You see, this is why I came to this group for this particular fetch mission. Now, I do have something that may be of the dragon's interest. And Mo pulls a box out of a very large pocket in his cloak. Now, do not put this in a bag of holding.
Hi, Melly.
Hey, Melly, they live.
We can't hear you if you're talking, though.
oh dear.
I'm going to pause the recording again as you sort this out. All right, so we're back, and as I was saying, Mo pulls out a wrapped package. It's a brown paper package tied up in string. And A immediately reaches out for it, and then Mo says, now do not put this in a bag of holding, and A immediately pulls their hands back. This box is larger on the
will
inside.
hold on to this.
Yes. It's a one-time use enchantment to get it all in that box, but the contents will be of interest to the White Dragon if my research was correct. So that's your bargaining chip, and hopefully you are able to convince the White Dragon to part with that one little bit of their treasure that they probably don't even know how to use properly in exchange for something that they'll like a lot more. And then you can go on to the other thing that I'd want you to get, which instead of bargaining, this is more likely to require subterfuge. So there
Excellent.
is.
I'll
By
pull
the
up my
way-
disguise kit's fake mustache.
By the way, this entire time, Millie, I forgot to tell you this as I was recapping quickly. This entire time, Mo has been using a lint roller because hobby. And Mo's current outfit is crushed black velvet.
Oh,
Yes.
At least Hobby's a darker tabaxi and not like snowy white.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, the dragon's name is Grampus. Grampus. Not Krampus.
Not
Not
Krampus?
Grinch. Grampus.
Grandpa?
If given the
No, this is the
opportunity, the
Krampus
dragon may
Grinch.
tell you to get off his lawn.
Oh boy.
So
Good thing I
there-
don't know how to listen.
I have someone who you could argue that he's a competitor, sort of. In certain cases, we work in the same circles, although I have a much higher standard than he does. There is a loan shark named McRooge, and he has a magical bell. Now, he doesn't know the bell is magical. From
Scrooge?
McRooge, yes. Like McScrooge, but Mac and Rouge.
So the it's like the DuckTales version.
It's aftermarket DuckTales, but not a duck. Because he's a loan shark.
Okay.
So, yes, he's a loan shark. I don't like the whole idea of you haven't paid me back yet, I'm going to break your kneecaps. This guy has a different opinion. He has a magical bell. He doesn't know it's magical. From what I've been told, he just uses it to call for servants. Doesn't activate its magical abilities whatsoever. I need that bell. Now, I've had a friend, for a small fee, make a facsimile of that bell. Looks the same, sounds the same. The
Not magic.
But you know in your heart it's not the same.
verbal components for activating that bell aren't in this bell, although it is chanted to look like it's still magical if anyone tries. Mo pulls that bell out and says, now, this can go in a bag of holding, but someone should take it. A immediately reaches out and puts it in the
Poppy.
bag of holding.
That's fair.
The bag of holding is a bloody
Why
mess
not?
again, by the way.
Huh.
Yep.
These things happen.
Yes, it's...
Prestidigitation.
Cavil, you distinctly remember casting prestidigitation on that bag earlier today.
Yes, and I am doing it again because it is bloody again.
Yes.
It's for the best.
Every now and then you'll see A with just like a damp cloth wiping at it, trying to get it out. Nope. Various cleaning products have been tried.
There's a reason it was on sale.
I was told hydrogen peroxide would work, but it actually made it worse.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got it on a cut, and oh boy. Anyway,
Tis.
so those are your two missions. I look forward to seeing the wonderful results.
Sure thing, boss.
Where do we find the dragon?
Oh, member services has the coordinates. Just talk to them. It'll be fine.
All right.
All right. And as you head out of the room that is not technically Mo's office, is just another person's workshop in the Ogmanite Enclave that Mo may or may not have encouraged the people in that room to leave for you to have this conversation. Mo calls out and says, Cavil, a word, please.
Yes. All right.
So,
I'll be along in a moment.
All right. We'll go to member services. You can find us there.
I'll hang around outside the room.
yes, that's fine. Mo has not stopped using the lint roller. It's one of
mean,
those
for
ones
member
that has
services.
disposable pieces that you tear off. He's torn off 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were saturated.
Cavil
The bestie at member services.
staying
so I'm very
outside the
excited.
room.
So, Cavil, I know our working relationship is mostly because of your warlock, but I feel like I have a certain responsibility to talk to you about your other talent. Bard to bard.
All right.
Mind to mind. No, not that part. That part's already happening and Mo doesn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat concerned that you recently, shall we say, led from the front.
It happens.
Yes, but it shouldn't. You have an incredibly large amount of talents. You are very skilled in a great many things. But as a bard, your best skills, the ones you develop the most, should be helping others. Tex and Mech are giant killer robots. You can help them be better at being giant killer robots. Hobby and A are incredibly sneaky backstabbers. I say this with all due respect. You can help
What am
them
I? What am I?
better at being sneaky backstabbers. In one case, sneaky little backstab. Although, I do worry about A. A is incredibly naive, and that can come back to bite you because you trust it. And Chadrick is, well, I'm sure Chadrick has some wonderful abilities that you could. The point is,
I'm sure.
yes. I'm not saying you can't Eldritch blast things into oblivion, but maybe wait until one of your friends has its attention first.
Got it, boss. It won't happen again.
Please make sure it doesn't.
It is probably something that is present, though Cavill is not saying anything about it, that they are not usually... They're still not used to being one of the more fragile members of the party. And they are embarrassed about this.
Mo puts a hand on Cavill's shoulder. Look, I know. I'm not as strong and powerful as I used to be either. And it's not just because some of that is being siphoned off currently. I've seen some. We are strongest when we help someone else. Don't think that you should fight any battle. Also, Bard is a support class. He doesn't say that part out loud. Now, you should probably fly off and join your friends. They have a white dragon to barter with and a lone shark to steal from. 2 good deeds in a row.
Exactly. I'll remember what you said.
Thank you.
Can we come in again? This is our lab.
I think we're done.
I think we are. Go have fun.
Got it, boss.
But not too much fun. He's saying this
And-
as you're walking away. What's that?
But
And be home by 1. I'm sorry, I cut EO
Still
off.
in dad mode.
still in dad
The
mode.
other warlock he spends the most time talking to is his own son, so yes. And that is a lot of text that's in the chat that I was not reading because I was role-playing.
Wise. Very wise.
There was an undercurrent that I wanted to point out that I'm totally forgetting what it was, so I'll remember it later, maybe. What the heck is that GIF? I will not acknowledge it. There we go. All right, so the party has a choice. You can either run off to a white dragon's lair or run off to a lone shark's home. Oh, I know. I know. What
know
the
that
undercurrent
every
was.
time you say
Every time I say lone shark,
no, every time you say white dragon, I think we're going to a white elephant and we have to bring gifts.
you
Well, we kind of
are.
are.
You are
The
bringing a
elephant
gift.
We actually
was
are,
the
yes.
gift.
It's a
We're
brown
bringing a
paper
gift
package.
to
It's
the
tied up
white
with string.
elephant.
This is a few of the favorite things.
A few of my favorite things.
Yes.
Yes, I did put that in the chat earlier.
Yes. And and Mo knew that you'd be the right party to steal from the loan shark because you do have prior experience in going to the home of someone who's fabulously wealthy and trying to remove something from it.
Thing that you'll never be able to replace.
Oh no, you're bringing the replacement with you.
Right.
Before we go, Tex is going to stop in the shop and see if there's a Sentinel shield in stock.
When Tex goes in to the consignment shop looking for a Sentinel shield, Quentin is holding on to a Sentinel shield that's being handed to him by a wizard who's saying, yeah, I just don't have a use for this.
I will take it off your hands.
Usually I have a chance to put it in inventory first, but here you go.
Thank you.
And we'll worry about the pricing because you
Right
already
here.
have the price list and everything, so it's all good.
Yes.
You swipe your credit card through the reader.
I learned that I
It
did
said
have to.
yes.
I had to manually turn on night vision for the two of you who have night vision because even equipping it didn't automatically give you dark vision for 60 feet like it was supposed to. So I had to manually go in and do that. But it's been done, by the way. in theory. I'm gonna have to go back in and do it. But the question is, where
Can
are you
I-
going first?
Hilton points for a like a Coke and a bag of chips.
What points are you trading in for this?
My fantasy Hilton points.
Forgot about that.
those are. You need a bit more of them to get the bag of chips.
What
That's
was
the
the
next
point of
tier
the
up.
luncheon? It's the
Also,
worst.
I'm not supposed to tell you this. It's actually in the directives that Fantasy Hilton goes through. But there's a snack machine like right over there that you can put copper pieces in and get a bag of chips. You don't need to trade in the points for this.
True. Like, I also just don't want them.
Well, too bad. Do you know that actually walking in here and talking to me earned you one more Fantasy Hilton point?
Oh, that's my inventory.
This is the conversation that
Oh.
Chadwick has while Tex is getting a
It's in
very
there.
useful shield that will help in combat. Chadwick has gotten one more Fantasy Hilton point when trying to get rid of them. I love everything about this. But again, the question
I
is,
hate everything.
which mission are you doing first?
Let's do the talkies.
Want to talk to the dragon first?
I think
Why do
that'd
I
be
have
fun.
0 candles in my inventory?
What?
I don't know what to do with your
I
candles.
have a lack of candles in my inventory.
Why
I have
not?
candle 0 in my consumable.
You probably
At some
sniped
point,
some
you
at
use
some
them all
time.
up.
Oh, I accidentally used them while trying to mess with light sources.
All
These
right.
things happen.
Oh,
Apparently
that's
I had
right.
candles.
Every time you, there's an add-on in Foundry called Torch that every time you click the button to add light, it uses up a consumable light source. So you're like, I'm gonna light a candle,
Unfortunate.
put it out. Light a candle, put it out. Light a candle, put it out.
Whoops.
Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure your character can see in the dark.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
should.
tieflings have dark vision, right?
Yes, for 60 feet.
Yeah. I do not
Is the-
have devil's sight, so I can't see in magical darkness, but
All right, so we have one vote to go to the Dragon's Lair.
That's what I want to do too.
2 votes.
It seems reasonable to start there.
3. Plus, that was the order we were given the quest, so you know what they say about that.
To always throw a
That's
monkey wrench
fair
in
enough.
DM's designs?
Mm-hmm.
sure, let's go to do the less dangerous mission first.
I can't believe we're calling talking to a dragon and bringing him a white elephant gift the less dangerous option, but here we are.
That was the joke. That was the joke.
Yep, I too
That
am
was the joke that I
concerned.
was wait, a white elephant?
Yeah, because we have a gift.
How drunk is Chadwick right
Don't
now?
think there's an elephant in here.
No, the
It-
pink elephant's only for me.
We're not supposed to open the thing up or put it in it's bigger on the inside. The box is bigger on the inside. There might be an elephant.
It's
Elephant's
actually
a
just filled with
Christmassy
more
name.
snow. That's not true.
Wouldn't a white dragon like to eat an elephant rather than have a weird little power cell that, I don't know, you lick it and your tongue gets tingly?
Unless they like that.
Possibility.
Possibility.
Can't say that's not possible.
Yeah,
Bless you.
trying stuff.
All right, so there's a transition
Isn't it?
where we see A's head spinning, come towards the screen until it fills the whole screen, and then go away again. And we are outside of an icy cavern with a frozen river coming out of it. Also, A is very, very dizzy.
Make sure A doesn't fall down.
A has fallen down.
I'm carrying
no.
A.
As you pick up A, there may or may not be a snow angel kobold in the snow.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
Well, look at that.
instinctual. If you're laying down in the snow, you make a snow angel.
Good.
flail, flail.
That just happens to be a kobold, because tail.
Flail.
So I'm playing Rimworld again, and I have 2 mods that I kobolds, and they can get bionic tails.
neat.
Just
Yeah.
saying that.
Cool.
Moving forward. So yeah, you're outside this cave. And that is a nat 20 stealth check from Hobby.
Sneak, sneak.
I too shall attempt to
Sorry.
be sneaky.
Whoa.
Oh my
That
gosh!
was an
Not 20.
I feel like I should take part now.
Yeah. I don't think I'm
That's
cheeky at all.
that's a
I don't
dirty
think
20
so.
from Tex.
Tex got a dirty 20.
Oh my.
That's a dirty 21 from Mech.
Yeah.
A dirty 20 from Chadrick. You are so
oh my
quiet.
gosh.
No. I want you
And
to
a
notice I did a
24 from
performance
Cavill.
check. I want you guys to notice I did a performance check.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I am making sure that they know who I am, that I am here in peace, that I have a present.
Oh my god. So everyone else is sneaking in. Cavill's like, I am not being quiet. I am here respectfully.
Cedric.
Chadrick.
I'm sorry,
Chadrick. Chadrick.
Begins with a
Cavill's being
C, very
sneaky.
different character.
Yeah, I am just like, hello. I am here.
Apple is trying to do recon. Sorry.
No. Y'all can do the recon. I am doing the talking.
You know, that's
Makes
fair.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be you.
I do have a +7 to my persuasion check, so I am here
am
to
I-
talk.
Correct when I remember that your charisma was not high enough for you to multi-class?
No, my strength. My strength is not high enough for me to multi-class.
This is fine. Also, I'm
I
trying to
am
find your
very
character on
charismatic and I have a lot of constitution.
His charisma is 16.
Is Chadrick on the
If-
map? Or did Chadrick go away?
It should be.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm standing on top of A.
I see
Oh,
Chadrick.
that's why I
Chadrick
can't
is
see
full.
you. Because you were
It's
behind.
foggy.
I can walk. I'm being
Yeah.
very sticky. I'm being very sneaky.
I'm
Yeah, now
sorry.
I'm letting you do your own thing, but
It's with the nat
make
20.
way for Prince Ali. Make way for Prince Ali.
All right. So everyone's being
Oh, no.
super
I guess
sneaky
we're going.
and like doing ninja stealth
way, I
tricks.
guess.
As soon as Tex realizes that Chadrick is doing this, Tex is going to deliberately fail her stealth check.
A is living up the nat 20. Occasionally, A will make a small snow fort just to hide behind it, and then rush forward to another spot where A makes another snow fort. This gets
Hello, dragon.
this gets
I come
considerably more
here for a
difficult
talk.
as you go deeper into the cave, and there is no snow. Just
Hello, dragon. I am here for friendship.
Let's become a
Um,
musical.
Is this magical darkness down here?
there shouldn't be any
I'm starting
magical
to
darkness,
wonder
but
about
there
that.
are walls.
Oh, okay. Did I go through a wall or something?
Dang.
Yeah, I think people went through walls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should we
Let's
go
see if
around
I
the other
can
way?
find my friends and bring them to safety.
Yes, try that, please.
Where are we supposed to be
Yeah, that's what I'm
instead
wondering.
of wandering around the map?
I mean, I'm here for this content as you wander around aimlessly. Hobby's doing pretty well for.
I
The
was
problem is that
following
we're-
Hobby.
Give me a moment.
Okay, this
Stop
whole area
moving
is
around.
blacked out to me.
Stop
Me too.
moving around. I'm trying to drag you,
Okay.
and as I do this, if you move, it changes
I'm-
where the end destination is.
I noticed, yes.
Which makes it really funny.
But
to
yes,
me.
so
That's
I am
Still.
purposefully making a noise so everyone pays attention to me and not all of y'all sneakers. And also trying to see if I can just be like, hey friend, I'm here to chat. Can we have a chat? Parlay? What word do you want?
I am going to drop a bardic inspiration on Chadrick.
I am here to negotiate. What are we getting?
Somewhere on the other side of the planet, Mo punches the air and goes, "Yes!" I mean,
Oh,
I'm
did he
sorry,
learn how
what
to
was that?
turn on
Of our
his
youth,
mind?
of the days come and gone, when the age of aggression is now nearly done.
Did he learn how to? Did Mo finally learn how to use Instagram Live?
no.
Oh, there we are. Most of us.
Watching the live stream.
Cavill uses message to remind Chadrick what we are here to do.
Thank you, because I legitimately, as a player, don't remember.
Boring little
Get the
power
power spell of Qualish.
Sure.
It doesn't work for anything.
Oh, I have an important question. Crash,
Mm-hmm.
am I supposed to see anything but black around me?
No.
Fun.
Where are you?
Okay.
I think
Oh,
he's got some.
you're in a wall again.
You're in a wall. Oh no.
These walls are
Yeah.
not very solid.
They're made of
go.
ice.
Well, they
and
are made of
snow.
ice.
True, if anyone could force their way through one, it would be Tex-Mex.
Yep.
All right. So you get to this part, which is as you've been going down this tunnel, there's been a lot of spots that open up into side passages. There was one referred to as the dining room or dining hall, which is just another cave, but it's got a lot of bones and scraps of meat. They're very big bones. The rib cages you could walk through.
Elephant bones?
Maybe, but as you get to this area here called Low Cavern on the map, the ceiling goes up much higher into darkness. Those of you who have dark vision. I think everyone has it up to 60 feet. And
That's my dark.
as you look
Do
up,
we? I
it's
don't know.
dark up there, which means it goes up higher than 60 feet. But there's a ledge that's lower than that.
I think the castle is up.
Cavill flies up into the darkness.
Sneakily?
I think that Castle was trying to like sneak along the roof. So
That is wonderful. The DM smiles. It's fun. Okay,
Oh, I do have dark vision.
I just realized
Cool.
what GIF Ellie posted in the chat for. Oh yeah, and that's not Kool-Aid Man. I made Kool-Aid Man references to my students in my after-school TTRPG, and they didn't get it because apparently they don't see those commercials anymore.
Oh no.
Yes.
Cultural touchstone lost.
Yeah. Because one of them refuses to actually open doors. They just run through the wall. They're wearing power armor so they can do it. So, as Cavill flies up, Cavill flies past a large white dragon who is looking down. The dragon is sitting on a ledge. And actually, I'm going to move Cavill to where Cavill
oh,
will
thank
be
you. I was
seen.
trying to figure out where I was supposed to put me.
To be.
Dang, where is Cavill?
I'm
I see Cavill.
Next to a
Just-
rock?
Just
why
below
can't
me.
I ping when I want to?
I don't know. It has me permanently
I can
selecting
ping
a character.
accidentally when I don't want to.
Okay, you're going through this wall over here.
Okay.
You know, the last time I took Cavill's character and just drug it around, you were inside a dragon. Well, no, it wasn't Cavill. It was Zeely. Zeely was inside a green dragon god's mouth at the time. And the conversation was just, help.
Shh. Fair.
Let me move this map.
Ah,
Map.
I see the upper part
Let
now.
me move this map. Okay, Foundry's being mean and not letting me select things that I should have control over. So I'm just gonna play it by ear. Most of this is theater of the mind anyway. And now it moved on. There we go.
Where was it? Yep. It was just an update.
There we go. So Cavill flies up and sees a largest white dragon peering over the edge. Not 60 feet up. Only like 30 feet. It has not noticed you because of your high stealth roll. They have definitely noticed Chadrick.
Hello!
Usually, dinner does not come into my cave, but I do accept delivery
Said I was here to
services.
eat. Where's the dragon?
Up. You hear the voice coming from
Above you.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hi!
Oh, Cavill's sending a message to somebody.
You are
It
either
was to me to remind myself what I'm doing.
Oh, right.
very brave or very stupid.
I've both.
And
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
But
no dos.
I was sent here by our good friend Mo to offer you maybe an exchange of gifts.
Who?
What's Mo's name?
Mo.
Oh,
Okay, helpful. Mo?
Saying the name again doesn't help.
It's with the Adventurers Guild kind of Okay, out of this is me as a player who can't remember anything. He's like the demon. He's demon
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
He's red and has horns.
Thank you. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure before I said that.
I'm tempted to make Chadwick make another stealth roll after being called a demon.
Tiefling, red horns, likes to play the fiddle.
Doesn't ring a bell.
How old is this? How old is this white dragon?
You can't see them.
Just based on. Oh, okay.
Chadwick's the one who sees them.
So we're just talking to a voice. So I'm just talking to a voice coming out of the darkness.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, this is
you
skill.
apparently have this really cool battery, and I got this present that's bigger on the inside, and I was told it would be a happy situation.
A what now?
Oh, it's a present.
Indeed. We were instructed not to place this box, and I will take out the box, inside of a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Certain of us were given certain of us, because it would explode everything and take us to the astral plane.
That sounds like fun. Could you demonstrate?
Not today.
I will allow you to have the pleasure if you so choose.
No, no, no. You are my guests. So, I should allow you this opportunity.
I'm perceiving the box in my hand, and I am not. I perceived it fine because I have a lot of benefit, but.
Yes, it is definitely a brown paper package that's tied up with string. And you've been told it's filled
We
with
are
White Dragon's
informed
favorite
that
things.
these are some of your favorite things. I would hate for them to be dispersed across the astral plane.
That would be a shame, but...
Then you would have to leave your lair in order to retrieve them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, I have a considerable number of favorite things already. Why would I trade one of them for that
This
box?
is true. There are many favorite things in this box, and we ask only a single favorite thing from your stash.
Using my inspiration.
I don't know, that box looks kind of small.
27. He wants the
Remember
money.
remember you have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, but
Remember
I
you
don't
have
think we
bardic
need it for the
inspiration
nat
also.
20.
Oh,
This is...
but we could
this
make
is-
it even bigger.
The dragon's now in my party.
We could make
have
the
now
100%
gotten
speed even
NPCs.
higher 100%, yes. You know, without... If Bardic
The dragon
Inspiration
has now
wasn't
joined our
cast,
party.
No. No. You are not adopting the White Dragon.
I don't know.
Can white dragons change their shape? Is it old enough?
No, it would have to
And an
scale
old
up.
dragon changes shape.
We need
Yeah,
someone with polymorph leather.
Come on. I know that you'd really like to
It's-
do a trick.
I mean, you all know someone who can polymorph people. Everyone knows Daldane. Totally.
We know of Daldane,
Well, this is true.
a historical figure.
Fair.
But yeah, I just pretty much, do like the, oh man, but this box is so cool. Oh, it'd be so cool if somebody could have what's inside of it
Chadwick, give
in
me
exchange
a
for a
dexterity
cool battery thing.
save. Not Chadwick. Cab will give me the dexterity
What?
save. And Chadwick. Both of you.
Ah,
So did he do the trade?
No,
Did you do a dexterity save?
there's a dexterity.
Oh, I have to do a dexterity save?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Oh. Dang.
because you are going to get blown.
inspiration. I think I'm going to use my inspiration on that.
Yeah, 'cause
18.
a 13 wouldn't do it. An 18 will. That is
Oh.
another
How about
nat
nat
20.
20?
That's the fourth one, I think.
I like the
right?
dice
Or not
today.
funny.
So I think it's because I showed up.
You're using
Apparently,
up
at
all
least
of
you're
your good rolls
sharing.
before you have to do the sneaky mission, which you've already established is the more dangerous one.
No. I
No,
did,
it's been stated.
Some people think
Someone
that.
said it,
but,
and
True.
when you say something that the GM likes, the GM makes it canon.
I'm very
Oh, no,
concerned.
keep your mouth shut.
So,
I'm
Cavill,
very concerned.
the White Dragon still has not seen you.
Mhm.
So when they jump up,
But it breathed it out.
no, they didn't breathe. They jumped up and swooped
Oh.
down, and you narrowly avoided getting taken for a ride.
Mid-air collision.
And the dragon slowly slides across the foundry map, ever so slowly, but lands down right in front of Chadrick, because Chadrick dodged out of the way fast enough to not be a little bit further. So, what's in the box?
We gotta get we were at to trade whatever's in here for the battery thing. Good Lord knows that me as a player will never remember what it's called.
Quellish.
Chadrick probably does, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, this is me as a person. This is not Chadrick.
You don't know what's in the box, do you?
We were not told. We were just told you would like it.
You were handed a box and told to go into my home with a box where you don't know what's in it.
I really don't know what's going on with my life in general, so I wasn't going to start questioning now.
This is definitely against FAA regulations.
The walls start to shake, and a few icicles fall down from above, shattering just outside of dangerous range, because this is for flavor, not actual combat. As this white dragon just starts belly laughing. And people
This
say
makes
that
sense humor.
white dragons have no critical thinking skills. And you walked into my lair with a box.
You know, once I let a lich take apart my body to see how high my BAC was, so this is nothing new for me.
Cavill is going to start descending. Cavill is going to start descending.
Well, no, the thing is, guys, I am actually doing this so you guys can find the thing.
Got it there. Hobby would like to see if she can climb this wall. Is this a climbable wall?
It's made
Be
of
a
ice.
distraction for your nat 20s of stealth.
I would
What do I
Yeah,
need
but
to do?
Cavill is the other person here who has persuasion, and they're coming down to try to salvage this.
All right, I'll
Persuasion
move
didn't
Cavill
help
back.
enough.
So as Cavill slowly descends
Cavill-
at a rate similar to how quickly Cavill's moving across the map, which is actually much faster than the dragon was, apparently. Whatever.
Hobby
You
is
know-
climbing.
I haven't laughed like that in a... Open the box. Let's see.
You want a
what's in
beer?
it.
Okay, let's open the box. Y'all want to open the box? Let's do it. I open the box.
Okay. So you pull on the string, and you are now waist deep in diamonds.
Cool box.
The box is a scrap of paper, a singed piece of string, and like one piece of cardboard that's currently on fire.
The battery of Quailish or whatever.
The what now?
Battery of Quailish.
I have no idea.
Does anyone have like a picture of it? Tex, did you take like a picture of it?
No, Tex did not.
We
get a
were
picture
not
of it.
given a picture of it.
Huh.
I believe that I could locate it, given that
Do I know what it is?
I know what a power cell looks like, and I have magic eyes.
Okay. Follow me.
L3.
And I'm not going to have you
Move
move across the
juice.
map for this because that's been problematic for this particular map. So the white dragon flies back up again with Chadrick in tow. Not actually being towed, although that would be hilarious. Do not catch a dragon by the tail
Not Chadrick in its toes?
or by the toes.
Toast
Cavill is
situation.
also following so that they can look for power cells and use their magic eyes.
Okay. All right. So
Hobby is climbing the walls.
Hobby,
if
give me
possible.
a dexterity. Give me an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Okay, she does have claws. They do let her climb it at...
That's why I'm letting you roll it all.
Well, I can
Alright.
choose from a 12 or a 12, which...
But yes,
Both
but your
turn into a
bonus is bringing
21.
Into a 21. So I will say
Yes.
that by the time you get up there, leaving your heavy hitters down at the bottom.
And he's like, don't worry, I'll stay here and keep you safe.
Hey.
I can't. That's right. Keep everybody safe, eh? Hey, it's not like I can
By the time
carry
you climb up,
mech or.
you see Cavil and Chadrick are in front of a pile of stuff and a smaller pile of stuff. And the white dragon keeps pulling out an item and saying, what about this? And either one of the two C characters says, nope. All right. And they put that on the smaller pile. And this? Nope.
Can't help find I'm
I have
bad
a
at it.
massive investigation of 26.
Oh, the dragon's not letting you sort through the
What is
stuff.
that?
Okay, but I also can detect magic. Do I
there's a
see
few
anything
items.
power celly?
There are a few things that
Okay.
are glowing with magic. One of them appears to be a cylinder that's about 3 feet long and about a foot wide in diameter. It looks like a giant AA battery.
Do I perceive it with my dirty 25?
Oh yeah, it is definitely a Z cell battery.
Is this what we're looking for? Do I perceive that?
It might be,
Helpful.
but the dragon's still pulling out items that are not that thing and saying, "What about this one?"
I believe that and Cavil points matches the description of the item that we were sent to bargain for.
Wait, that thing?
Can you get on like your god chat and talk to Mo?
It's one-way communication.
That's useless.
So they sent you
Can we have those rocks?
with a box of diamonds for that thing?
I think so.
I've been using it to keep the loose coins from rolling away.
Can I use the sending stone and ask to talk to Mo?
Oh my gosh.
You definitely can. Member Services says, "Oh, so Mo handed out a lot of quests recently. We could put you on hold, but there's a lot of people in line ahead."
Because
You're
I'm sitting here.
experiencing high call volume.
Hi. Yeah, I'm standing in a dragon's hoard with a giant box full of diamonds and trying to, take. We currently have goodwill with our friend here, and I'd rather not lose that. So, any way we can bump up our space in line?
Well, right now you're behind someone who is quite literally being dissolved by a gelatinous cube. So
That sucks for them. However, little bit. Don't really
it's
see how Mo can help
possible
that one
that-
quickly.
it's possible that you will get bumped up in line in the next 3 rounds.
Anyways, so
By the way, I appreciate
think
these
this is it
images
now?
of cats climbing walls.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at that. Oh,
This is
yeah.
hobby
There they go.
climbing.
Hobby's baby
That's
pictures.
pretty neat. Yeah.
Clearly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if
You want
this is
hobby
what
pictures.
you want, you can have it. I mean, I tried chewing on it once and it gave me a bit of a daze, but that's not really my idea of a good afternoon. So, yeah, sure, take it.
quadruple check before we leave that
I'll
this is correct.
just verify that it's in good condition if you're all right with that.
There's a little digital readout on the side that has 4 out of 5 bars grouped
So does it say Quailish on it?
in very flowery script on a brass plate bolted to the side of it.
I'm good. I feel comfortable.
It looks slightly chewed.
That's not my problem. That's not-
Can I roll either Arcana or Investigation? I know Investigation is usually the tech skill to make sure that having been chewed on has not put it in a condition where if it's plugged in, it will go boom.
I will let you roll Arcana normally, Investigation at disadvantage because you are not an artificer.
That's fair. I have plus 11 to both of them, so
Well,
I will roll Arcana.
the dirty 20 that Cavil rolled is enough that you don't see any, the housing doesn't look broken through in any spots. So nothing could have leaked out or in, so far as you can tell. And it doesn't look like it's caved in enough in any location where it would have likely caused problems. You could be wrong, but from what you know of batteries, being from the far-flung future, this looks fine. Chadrick, you are certain it is fine. With your roll of 14, nothing could possibly have gone wrong with this battery.
Like I know and/or care.
Oh my. Okay.
D's get degrees, my friends.
I think that it mostly had to have a C to pass.
The same principle still applies. This is good enough.
C's got certificates. Got it.
I have done my work.
Not try to plug it into my ebook of shadows because I don't think it's compatible.
I think this operates on a higher voltage than what your ebook of shadows
and I don't
is rated
really
for.
want my ebook of shadows to explode.
You might release the mysterious blue smoke if you plug your ebook of shadows into this particular battery.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Which is that mysterious blue smoke is the origin of the mysterious blue smoke that you've been dealing with as nanites. Because I thought it was funny. All right, and we've been playing for over an hour, so what do you say we take a short break?
Can I ask the dragon something first?
Sure. You're still down below, but you can definitely yell it up at the dragon.
Yeah, I can yell it up at the dragon. So, do any of the rest of you speak Draconic? Because Mech does.
Let me see.
Nope.
He does.
What do I do with my
Not me.
life?
No?
A does.
A does? Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to talk to the dragon in Draconic and say, I didn't catch your name. What was it? My name's Mech.
Those that scream my name in terror refer to me as the Grampus.
The Grampus. Okay, good to know. Well, I just wanted to say thank you for putting up with the shenanigans from my friend here, who was a little unclear. I know that's probably difficult to deal with, so I just thought I'd apologize on their behalf. They have no idea what I'm saying. It'll be fine.
But I
Shh.
It's all right, A. It's all right.
Don't worry. Even if I could understand, I would understand because people apologize on behalf of me many times.
Yeah. It's
You just
it's
don't
like
know
how-
exactly what I'm saying.
It's like how I don't speak German,
ahead.
but I know a few German words to recognize them in context.
Yep.
Unfortunately, most of them are profanities
Right.
because my dad was stationed in Germany for a year. But never mind about that.
Do it.
All right, so that's all I was going to say.
You know, I recognize when someone's apologizing for my existence, and I'm fine with it.
You know what? It's no worry. I usually don't eat food when it tastes funny, and you gave me a good belly laugh. So, you probably want to get down there.
Thanks. Please let me know. Please
You
let
just
me
stand at a rate that is only slightly less than 32 feet per second squared as the dragon jumps over the ledge holding you.
Yay!
Opening wings
Hobby
at the very last moment.
sighs and starts climbing down.
Yeah.
Again!
At no point did Grampus acknowledge Hobby in any way, shape, or form. So Hobby climbs up just in time to see the battery being handed over, and then the dragon jumps over the edge again.
Yay!
Hobby sighs, ponders casting Featherfall, and decides to climb down unless, she slips or something. Do I need to make another acrobatics?
No, I'm going to give it to you. And we have been playing for over an hour, so I am going to press the button.
Okay.
Break for real.
We're back from recording a totally different podcast about bird feeders and squirrels. That's not true.
Me, not that kind of orc.
Ellie, I have one thing to say for that.
Inspiration.
I'm not the only one
You
who
love
pressed the
that
button. Anyone can press the button now. And there was a fish slap in there, too. I heard the slash fish.
Slash fish slaps now.
No.
Oh,
They have a soundboard.
Oh my gosh, you've
There's a fish
unleashed
slap.
this. Yeah. There's some
I-
soundboard now.
sorry.
Perhaps we should pause the recording for a moment.
Maybe yes.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
I wanted.
Oh my gosh, when I'm looking
saw
at it,
an
I can
oh
see
yeah
which one's
on-
been pressed.
Yes.
Yep.
It lights up green.
It's Tribble.
I'm
And-
not doing this.
So Chris's
Right, okay,
podcast,
okay.
The Coast to Coast
Sorry.
Expanded Universe, has a bunch of sound bites, and I'm not pressing any of them.
Mm,
That's what you said.
Wise.
yeah.
Okay.
Time
So
to go
we're
talk
in a
to
mansion.
Scrooge. McGrooge.
No,
We're
you're not
in
in a
a
mansion.
Okay,
You're on the front door. Well, at the
Oh.
front door.
so
Oh,
first of all, I would like to use my
We're-
party sense to figure out what this house looks like.
We are on the front door of a mansion.
Mhm.
Yes.
Wait.
Someone's been
The game
drawing
is still
on it.
paused.
Oh, I will unpause the game. There we go. The recording was unpaused, but the game was paused. So
So this is the porch,
this
right?
mansion, you are on the porch. This is exactly where you were teleported to by member services when you said we're ready for our next quest. Thank you, sirs. May we have another. So, with your perception roll of 21 and your party sensibilities, these are words that came out of my mouth when talking about Chadwick. You can tell that this place was once a place for perhaps very snooty parties where people would drink their alcoholic beverage with a pinky extended. And if you suggested that they would have a beer, there might be a monocle that falls off of a face in shock. Because
So they actually like drink their alcohol in the glass it's supposed to be in, and not just whatever's available.
yes. And different
Ah,
glasses
man,
for
having
different
to have
alcoholic
5 different types of
beverages.
wine glasses is obnoxious.
And you would have a beverage glass where it would be like the reservoir would be like 6 inches deep, but you only put like 1 inch worth of alcohol in it because you're supposed to enjoy
it.
the aroma instead of drinking it and enjoying the aroma as it's like closer to your nose. But whatever. That's the kind of parties that this place used to have. It probably hasn't had any parties in a while. This place looks dilapidated. The paint is peeling off. There's some shutters that aren't quite leveled. I mean, they're still latched, but it looks like the latch is holding one half of the shutters on compared to the hinges. It's worn down.
There's something that looks like a lizard crossed with a fish in front of the front door.
Is there can I find any like cool secret passageways?
Inspiration.
Because like I'm like so cool.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the inspiration.
Hey, Cavill.
That's fair. Can with
Chadwick
my-
is using secret passage sense.
yes, secret passage sense since I'm so cool.
Cavill's
Uh,
anything
here At the
magic.
front door, you do not see any secret passages to get in. You see an actual door,
Boring.
and you see that the porch goes around to the side.
Is this the Maniac Mansion?
It is not Maniac Mansion. I am recycling a map, but it's not Maniac Mansion.
Is
So I guess we're
Something
going over
else.
there.
is anything magic?
What isn't magic
Out
in this
here?
world full of light and hope?
A lot of things.
This whole building does not
True.
appear to be magic.
Good.
There are plenty of magical
There's
things out there.
stores.
I'm told
Stairs.
Millie is magical. However, the building
Right,
is not.
and
I went past this and saw everything. I mean, not everything, but like,
There's windows.
There are windows.
They must be at the downstairs.
Oh.
yeah, I'm doing a
Hobby is going to flatten her ears to peek through the window before sneaking along below the window.
Okay.
Cavill
So
is also
that-
going to sneak along below the window.
All right, so those windows, to get to them, you'll notice there was some stairs that go off the porch
Uh-huh.
before you go around to that spot. So those windows are actually up quite high. If only one of you had the ability to fly and the other one had the ability to climb things with their cat claws. Alas,
Climb, climb, climb.
you both have these abilities. Although one of you is still flying while keeping your distance, but not acting like you're keeping your distance. You are flying casual. I'm not going to require
I
a roll.
am not
'cause
flying right now. I do not wish to be seen through the windows.
I want you to look in them and let me in.
Mech is
Let
stuck.
me in.
I stand by my headcanon that since Cavill has Converse sneakers of flying, Cavill does not let their feet touch the ground unless
Got it.
absolutely necessary, even if it requires them to be hovering an inch off the ground while crouching.
I mean, probably.
I'm happy to be told I'm wrong in certain situations, but that's where my headcanon lies unless told otherwise. So
So what
I feel like
is
this
that
is
in
a
there? A
sunroom over
statue?
here, so I think this is the easiest place for us to get in.
it says what over there?
Let the rogue and the rouge.
I feel like this is a sunroom based on the sheer amount of windows, so this might be the easiest in and out point.
It appears to be a greenhouse.
Yeah.
actually.
Also, they might.
Oh,
Yeah, those don't
whatever.
open.
They
Just-
can if you try hard enough.
I don't want to break something. What are you, a bull in a china shop?
Excuse me, do we not have rogues here?
No, Chadwick is not a
Yes,
bull in
and
a
let
china
the
shop.
rogues do their business.
Chadwick is a party paladin in a stealth mission. They're totally different,
Yeah,
but also the same thing.
I'm using
May I ask-
my party paladin ways to remember how I've snuck into people's houses to set up parties.
May I
Okay.
ask a favor?
Yes.
Would you remind me what we're supposed to be doing here? The
You have-
character would know, the player has forgotten.
There
Same.
is a magical bell that is owned by a loan shark who owns this home. You have a replica of it that's
Bell to replace it
enchanted
with
to
Indiana
look like
Jones
it's
style.
magical, but has no magical effects. You've been told to make a swap. Now, I
is the one who
am
has.
Gotcha.
going to do a thing where I try to select all of the players who are now all over the map and add you to my initiative tracker. Don't roll for initiative yet.
Okay.
But as soon as I add you all, I'm going to ask you to roll for initiative because what I want to do is make sure I don't forget anyone or have someone get talked over too much to the point where we forget that they were involved in the thing. And I have
And I-
characters that are on the inside, so I can't just select all and add because I don't want them in combat. I just want to have an order of operation.
Can I do something before we do?
Go right ahead.
Because this became, this was an emergent event on the map. Cavill, have you found a way in?
Well, there's some windows that might be unlockable. There's
I trust the rogues
Well, I-
for that.
I'm not sure I found a way in for you yet.
Oh, don't worry about me.
I also think this is either a window or a back door, and then we have a greenhouse over here with a ton of windows.
Yes. Go ahead and press the button to roll for initiative. Hobby was asking about the windows at this room in the back. When you look through, it appears that you are looking at a stage or at least some type of raised platform. The room is otherwise empty except for a large fireplace on the other side. The fireplace is
Ho ho ho! We can
Alright.
come in through the ceiling.
Actually, I know how to get you and Mech in sneakily.
still going to need an initiative roll from Cavill. And,
I'm trying to figure out how to do that again. I don't
Click the word
remember.
I'm
initiative.
also trying.
yeah.
Click the word initiative.
It's
Click the word initiative.
yeah. It's
Okay.
over on the
Upper
right-hand
right
side.
corner.
Ah, got it.
The word should glow, and then you click it.
All right. Wonderful.
Got a one.
Which brings up to
Oops.
3, but again, this is not for actual combat. This is just so I can go
Oh,
through
okay.
and ask everyone what they're doing and not skip over.
Got it.
So, because as fun as this game is, I had 3 different actions I needed to address all at once. I hope I addressed
That's
all
fair.
3. It's my puny human brain needs an order of operations in order to make sure I don't forget someone. All right, so Hobby.
No, that's good.
Hobby, with the highest initiative, we're starting with you. What do you want to do?
Ooh.
You've already looked at this window.
Are these openable windows, or are these windows that are merely glass?
Well, you are looking at a building that was not built on the island of Flotsam, and therefore has not been tinkered with by Ogmanites, so you're still in a world that doesn't understand what air conditioning means. These windows can, in fact, be opened from the inside.
Mage hand.
I was waiting for that.
Good idea.
Give me a sleight of hand
Arcane
check.
trickster. Get those. Okay, just a moment. Sleight of hand, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's invisible by now. I think I'm a high enough level that's an invisible mage hand these days. But
With
a 16.
Which was a much lower roll, but you have a +9. With a 16, you are able to move the latch, which appears to be somewhat corroded shut. But you were able to jiggle the handle, so to speak, and get it to to open properly.
Hobby is going to wait to wave at Cavil should Cavil show up again on an orbit now.
Let me in.
All right, Cavil.
So, we don't need to fit you and Mech through a window or a door or get you onto the roof somehow. We just need you to teleport back to Flag and then have you lock onto the flagstone of someone who's gotten into the building.
Oh,
Do we
that is
really
a clever
I'm gonna
thought.
walk to the front
Very
door and
good.
open it up.
However, I suspect I will be better suited as a distraction.
I was just gonna walk to the front door and then open it once we got in.
I can go back to Flag and see about that.
Do people even have stealth rolls?
I could give Bardic Inspiration.
I think you might need to quietly.
I mean, everyone rolled really well on stealth except for Chadrick for the last mission. And for Chadrick, it was intentional. So
And yet,
you can be stealthy.
potentially. This is true. This is true.
Cosmically.
I
Okay.
can see Tex and I cannot see Mech, so I am going to use
I'm around the corner.
Bardic Inspiration on Tex, and then Cavil is going to, avoiding windows, attempt to go over the roof.
All right. You attempt to go over the roof. The DM is now thinking, wait, what the heck? There's no roof for this map. There's 3 stories. How do we do this?
Oh.
And Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So my action,
I have to move you over to the side and down, or else I'm going to drag you through an entire house, which would be hilarious.
I am turning myself invisible so that no one sees me around.
Okay. So as you go up, the second story does have some balconies and some windows.
Wait, if I cast that at a higher level, I could make more people invisible.
You could.
But I was only around one person, so...
As you're flying up towards the roof, you hear A over the flagstone saying, "I'll be found a way in."
Find a way in. My good little Rouge.
When you get up to the 3rd floor, there's no balconies. There is a sort of round tower power pit thing that you see on older Victorian buildings every now and then because people think it looks cool. And there's no windows for the 3rd.
That is fascinating.
When you get up to the 4th story, you find a widow's walk.
Some guy named Heathcliff.
Call them Widow's Walk in some places? Wild. Call it a Widow's Walk when I first moved out to the Midwest, and they all thought I was crazy.
What do they call it?
I can't remember the name for it. It's not Widow's Walk. And I'm like, oh yeah, they got the Widow's Walk. And they're like, what? And I'm like, the thing. The place where you look out sadly over the ocean.
Yeah, little tiny balcony kind of thing up there. Yeah, it's Widow's Walk.
Yeah, wild.
All right.
Gosh, if you're saying anything, okay, you can.
Tex,
You're moving things around.
Your turn.
I saw some
Yes, if you saw something moving, that was canon.
Okay.
Hobby is concerned.
I am going to use the flagstone to contact everybody else in the party.
Okay.
Am I given to understand that you have found a way in?
Hobby frees up a hand. Made the window open. I had to climb up here though.
I'm in there. I'll let you in the front door.
You're not up there yet.
I was about to. I'm waiting my turn.
No. This is funnier.
I also want you guys to know that I tried to type in Widow's Walk and this is what showed up.
That is
Oh, that's alarming.
that is a considerable amount of fire.
It is.
Yes. And it's not even on the second story.
Yeah, that is a considerable amount of fire.
Mm-hmm.
I get to use this GIF again.
Someone cast Investiture of Flame. That is a gift for someone having cast Investiture of Flame.
And then just walking away.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
They did it for the
I
aesthetic.
mean, to be,
Yep.
X knocks on the front door.
There is the clatter of something being dropped. And then there's
Okay.
some hurried footsteps over to the door. And it opens up a crack. Not enough for you to see in. Just enough for, like, air can pass through the door. And also a voice. Yeah? What do you want?
Girls, guys.
You're on the other side of the building.
I know I am. I'm just saying that into the void.
I am going to try and sneakily stick my foot so that the closing door will hit it rather than closing. Hello, I am from the Benevolent Association for the Servicing of Damaged Warforged, and it's that time of year again. Do you have a moment to chat about the servicing of Damaged Warforged?
We came for the office.
They attempt to close the door. Something is blocking it.
clonk.
Oh, no,
I
the door
assure
was not
you,
open very much.
It will be worth my time.
The door was not open enough for them to pull the door shut and have it hit a foot. The foot is pushed up against the edge of the door so that it does not move.
Fair enough. And I will let it be the next person's turn at this point.
Yeah. So Tex is doing what Tex set out to do, but also there's no clonk of it hitting. It's just the attempt is being made to pull the door shut. It's not moving.
Right.
Which also means it's not making as much noise. Just saying. Chadrick.
Also true. Can I have left the sending stone on for that?
Oh yeah, you're in a group chat. It's an
Okay.
action.
Chat.
It's an action
All right.
to contact member service.
Ah, so everybody knows that I've distracted whoever's inside.
Yeah, I have sent the emotional feeling of a thumbs up through the stone.
Also, text is on the other side of the building, so you cannot use your mind powers to perceive text.
But
Or
I
text.
always know what text feels like in my heart.
That's somewhat disturbing. Anyway, Chadrick, what are you doing?
I rolled a 19 acrobatics check to get into this window that was opened.
You don't even
think
fall over on your back
Poppy
as you
might be in
climb
the
through.
I'm in.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
You just
But I
think it
do
very
put
hard.
my hands up, like, in an obvious victory motion once I'm inside the building.
Yeah. You rise to your full height and do 2 victory signs, one with each hand, and maybe do a small hop.
Yes, and then I am once again, because now I'm inside of the building, perceiving.
Okay.
I can't be inside the building because I'm not inside the building, but
Oh. I need to move you through a wall.
thank you.
There you go.
You do.
Mhm.
I am perceiving my surroundings to figure out the best way to do the sneakies.
Okay. Well, look to the south real quick.
Something just zoomed past.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, did it? I wasn't paying attention.
That's It's very tragic.
Yeah, that's in character.
Very tragic.
To be fair, I have a 28 perception I just rolled, so I should have.
Yeah.
Well, it was translucent, so you might not have noticed it.
Chadrick super noticed that plant in the corner.
There is no plant in the corner.
I also
The
am not
fireplace is
sneaking
unlit.
well.
Yeah.
Chadrick
How does
is
that
so
bardic
quiet,
inspiration
so very,
work that
very
I still
quiet.
have?
Bardic
I still have that
inspiration
bardic
you add
inspiration. How does
to
it
a
work?
roll. I don't think you can add much to a 4 to make.
No, it's not worth my time. But I would like to see, based on being inside the house, what do I think it looks like? How do I think I can sneak around? Party sense.
You notice that this is not the house where one would be able to very easily sneak downstairs to watch TV late at night, because the outside looks dilapidated. The inside is also
it's gonna
not
have
very
loud
well
stairs.
maintained. This is not a room where the furniture has sheets over everything. It doesn't even have furniture. There's a few scraps of wood lying about where there may have been furniture where the rest of it rotted away. The fireplace does not look to have been lit or cleaned in some time, and many of the floorboards squeak, and you have gone through a door. So I am going to move over to A, who is next in line. A is going to
Thick reconnaissance.
not try animal handling, but rather acrobatics.
Oh no.
Hobby would like to offer A hand.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
A does that thing where many of us own cats. Actually, everyone here has a cat in their home, except for one person.
Nope.
But you have birds. I don't think a bird
Yes.
would do this.
Well, bird singular at this point, but yeah.
Where a cat will attempt to climb up a surface, but they don't get purchased with their claws, so they just sort of move. Think of the squirrel from earlier, just sliding down the pole. That's A. A does not grab any purchase with A's claws. Uppies?
Hobby will dangle her tail down and brace herself. It'll be fine. It gets the kinks out of my spine.
no.
A's going to try again without grabbing your tail. With a 9, A climbs
A
up
9.
about a foot.
Oh, a 9.
I'm just going to stay here.
Hobby
for a
will
little
lean
while.
down.
I'm going to set up a base camp. I'll try to get the rest of the way up in the morning.
Okay.
A is tall enough that A could have jumped the
Forward.
foot. A has climbed to the foot. Mech.
Okay. I'm not really sure what I should be doing. I think someone wanted me to teleport back to the base, basically. Yes? No?
You might-
I'm inside the building if you wanted.
Yeah, the
If you wanna
suggestion
be in
was
there.
made that you
Or
ask member
we could boost A up.
teleport you.
Oh, okay.
Backup techs on the collection services for Warforged.
Well, which one am I doing? I mean,
Your side.
okay, so I'm probably going to teleport back. I think that was the plan originally. And go ahead.
You don't have to teleport back. You can just ask member services to teleport
I can
you
just
to
talk.
somebody else.
Oh, okay.
And Chadwick is currently in the greenhouse.
Is this? He's currently in the greenhouse. Okay. So, am I then teleporting into the house? Is that
You would
what we're
arrive next to Chadwick.
Report to me.
okay? Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I don't know what I roll, but I'll do
You
that.
don't roll anything.
Do I roll
I'm just
something
going
for that? Okay.
I'm just going to move you.
Okay,
I need to move you around so I don't do spoilers.
that's fine.
And
That's fine.
you end up here,
All right.
which is not exactly next to Chadwick, but it's next to Chadwick
Close
if you
enough.
ignore the wall.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
And you appear right next to a translucent humanoid who takes one look at you and then vanishes up through the ceiling.
I stare at him from the floor.
Hobby, we're
I
back
don't
to
know what
you.
else to do.
Heaves a grave sigh and climbs up to the next level to look for a window that can be opened there.
Okay.
I assume you're going to want an acrobatics check on this.
I'm going to keep the same one you used
Okay.
through imaginary wall there, here, and you see that there's some windows. that are not next to this wall has no windows, but there's a wall next to you that does. You just got to go
you
around
saw
a
the
corner or
climbing.
two.
Okay. Would like to go around the corner to get to that one.
So you get to that window. It again has a latch on the inside.
Mage hand. I believe
All right.
that's cantrip. That's
And
cantrip.
It's a cantrip. And as you are opening
That's can.
that window, you see a translucent form rise up through the floor and then go through a wall.
Place is haunted. Okay, breaking into a haunted house. Got it.
Well, it could be worse. You could be on the moon. Moon is also haunted.
I mean, we were there one. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right. So you are now. I love how technically you're all in the same building, but you have successfully split the party. No one is near anyone else. This is fine.
I just want to say for the record that I'm the closest. I just want to say for the record that I'm the closest to where we started.
This is also true. And it is. Oop, I jumped ahead. It is Cavil's.
Yep, and my thingy was not working, and now I have rearranged how the cord is plugged in so that my mic will pick up my voice.
Yay!
Oh dear.
So Cavill could fly down on the other side and meet up with Hobby.
I think that'd be a wonderful moment, like the one Star Trek movie where Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain and Spock just sort of appears with levitation boots. Or rocket boots, or whatever they are.
Yes.
So I am not going to break in up here at the Widow's Walk.
But you're going to go over to where Hobby is.
Yes. For one thing, I am not proficient in sleight of hand. I am only half proficient.
Okay. I will now spend the next 5 minutes dragging you slowly around the map to avoid spoilers. To get you to where Hobby is, because each floor is in a different section of the map.
Clever.
I am somewhat frustrated by this, but still more amused than frustrated. My frustration amuses me. All right, there we go. You can fly through the window and be next to Hobby.
Hobby glances over her shoulder and waves and whispers, I think we got a ghost.
All right. We are now up to Tex. Oh, sorry. Finish the thought.
I assume you don't mean me being invisible.
Oh, that's true. Can you? Well, you probably could. Hobby knows what your bath salts smell like.
These things I've heard.
I don't
Power
mean
his statement.
No, I don't mean you.
Okay.
Why can't I see you? Did you get a spell? Are you casting spells again?
No, I'm in a greenhouse.
I've known invisibility for ages.
Oh, right. No, a real ghost came up through the floor, went through a wall.
Wonderful.
Big.
And now it is Tex's turn.
Did you know that at our last count, 5.6% of Warforged have been damaged in the service of biologicals like you? And unfortunately, insurance pays out at only 30% of the rate at which it promises to. We rely on donations like the ones you can give in order to help our Warforged brothers, sisters, and nithers to lead healthy and productive lives after serious systemic damage.
The entire
Won't
time.
you please consider giving?
Someone press the button.
Inspiration.
How many inspirations is Ellie gonna get?
I mean, it's all water off a duck's back.
All of them.
Inspiration.
At least two. She has bardic inspiration.
Yes.
What is your mom let you have 2 inspirations?
I also let you have 2 inspirations.
1.
You know what? I don't think someone else is pressing the button when I press it. I think I'm hearing it say inspiration through someone's microphone, which makes it funnier. Because every time I press it, I hear my voice come back to me again with the same delay. So Tex, the entire time you are saying this, you feel the door getting yanked over and over again with attempts to close it. Give me a strength athletics. All right.
Okay.
And we beat that. Oh, close. A 22 does not beat a 25. So, the person on the other side is pretty strong. You get that sense. But they are most likely not a 7-foot tall murder bot.
Yeah, look, I think it'd be incredibly funny if I actually did give you a donation. But unfortunately, I'm under strict orders from McRooge to not do that. So if you could just kindly buzz off and let me oil the hinges of this door or something. If I can get some oil. That'd be good.
Oh, are you in need of oil?
Well, this door appears to be stuck.
We do provide gifts as thank you for donations. And I do happen to have some oil on me.
Well, I apparently also can't open the door.
I love that.
Your
canonically.
hinges do seem to need some maintenance.
I love that canonically, this door is not budging either way because Tex's foot is pressed against the edge of it. Just the foot. This is character growth, by the way. Previously, Tex would be trying to go through the door. Now they work
true.
together.
Crunch.
There is no bouncing. The door does not bounce. Actually, you're pretty sure you could go through. It's already been established it's not magical.
Yeah, this does not seem like a particularly...
This door
Anyway.
is not hand-carved mahogany.
No.
So the comment has been made that they can't open the door to put any...
Ah, well, perhaps you will allow me to assist with that, if you would be so kind.
What do you want me to do?
Let go.
They let go.
Tex opens the door as far as it will go.
You see a creature that appears to be an anthropomorphic jackal.
Oh, you're a tall one.
Indeed.
Cut to...
And I'm going to let the turn pass to the next person.
I love that we were on the same wavelength. Chadrick, you are in a greenhouse. Now
I am out of the
hallway.
greenhouse. I'm just exploring.
All right.
Ooh, what's in this?
All right. So you are now in a small study. There's a bunch of chairs that are set around. They look like they were at one time quite comfortable, but time has not been kind to them. Some of them have the stuffing coming out of the cushions. Some of them, the cushions are just, there's a couple strips of fabric that are touching together like someone was sitting on them for many, many years off and on, and they've gone flat. Some of them are just the frames with no fabric or upholstery whatsoever. There is, again, an unlit fireplace that appears to have not been cleaned or lit in quite some time. There is a bookcase that is empty, and there is a desk that is leaning slightly to one side.
Wait a second. How is there a fireplace on the inside wall?
Also, Mech is just standing.
Just have to make sure that there's a chimney.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
just
Mac in
standing there.
here. Is there a bell?
Someone
There is
has
no
it.
bell in this room. You do not
Oh,
get a
then
prize.
who cares?
So, Mech, you
Gonna
see
go through
Chadrick
this
come
door
in,
next.
wander around, and just walk back out again.
Yeah, well, it's Chadrick. I'm probably going to go follow Chadrick now.
All right.
Wherever
Cut-
Chadrick went.
we're
If
gonna
you
cut
could put
to
me
A.
there, that'd be great.
Who was left behind 1 foot off the
Or
ground.
just
This is fine. I'm going to use my acrobatic skill to attempt this again. And
yay.
ooh, like a spider.
Very nice. A was clearly thinking about what they had failed to do the first time, and now, well, A decided to come in with us.
Well, yeah. And A is going to attempt a stealth. A pops in and says,
Oh, Cavill, you're here. I was looking for Hobby.
Here.
it's a very quiet scream. A translucent person pokes their head and right arm through one of the walls, actually left arm, through one of the walls, lifts up a finger to their mouth. You don't hear them, but they clearly make a shushing motion before they go back in through the wall. Cut to Mech.
Hobby puts.
Sorry?
Cut to Mech.
Okay. Go ahead.
No,
What
cut
were
to
you
Mech.
doing? Okay. I'm gonna go follow Chadrick if possible. If you can move
Next
my character
room.
over, that'd be
You
great.
can
Next
go through
room?
the door,
Okay.
yes.
Um,
I'm just going to put you
Yeah,
through
I'll
into
go
the
through the
hallway.
door.
And
I don't know.
you
Where's
see
Chadrick
3
right now?
doors in this hallway from where you are. Well, more if you look behind you.
Right. Oh, there he goes. Okay. I'll just follow him around. Oh, I can't move into that door apparently. Can I?
You got to go down
You
the
should be
door.
able to.
Yeah, there we
Alright.
go.
As you're going down the
Okay, got
hallway, a translucent figure walks right past you.
Okay. That doesn't trouble me at all.
And
It
then you
shouldn't.
hear a scream coming.
That's a problem.
It's a very short scream.
I'm going to go look for stairs. I'm going to look for stairs then.
All right.
Take
We
their
can
way
look for
over there.
stairs in just a little bit, but we're going to cut to Hobby.
Sure.
Hobby is. Did I remember make a stealth check? I should make a stealth check. Where's my character sheet? There's my character sheet. And attributes.
By the way,
Let's just make a stealth check.
it was intentional
Hmm?
that A would notice the invisible Cavil, but not notice the not invisible Hobby. Because
I've
the
been
GM
making a
thinks it's funny.
stealth check.
I mean, probably make a stealth check not to knock your sneakers against a chair or something as you're hovering above it.
Oh,
A 10.
Well, retroactively, we know exactly why A noticed Cavil.
Did you bop A on the head with your foot?
No, that would be
You know
Extra
what? I think
invisibility.
that's what happened.
Hmm?
I
Oh.
think
Let's
that
do-
Cavill did not see A.
I propose.
Indeed. And bop.
I propose that we have A bump into Cavil instead of the other way around, because one of those breaks invisibility, but the other one.
fair enough.
I mean, it only breaks invisibility if I
Attack. It probably depends on how hard you might brush someone's tail. Oh, right, I have blind sight. I get to see you, even though you're invisible.
Oh, yeah.
You are that kind of.
No, I think I'm that kind of paladin, actually.
Your paladin pout. Oh no, you have party sense. You can sense the party.
No, I sense the real.
Uh,
Yeah, only when they're
There's a
invisible.
soundboard for that.
Sneak, sneak, open door, peer in. Probably peer in from like the corner of it.
All right. As you peer in, you see that this room has an old fireplace that does not appear to be lit. There are some spots on the walls where there probably were paintings at some time. There are no paintings on them now, but the wall is a slightly different color in a rectangle shape, and there's something nailed into the wall that was probably a nail to hang the picture on. There's a few additional doors on the walls that you can see, and if you peek your head just a teeny little bit further, you see a chair and a footstool that are near the fireplace. The chair looks to be leaning a bit to one side. You are cat, so you probably would sit on it, but you imagine that most people would choose.
Would like to go on all fours and sort of eel around, head down and get a better look at things
All right.
and see if there's like anyone in the bed or anything.
There is a bed. The bed is not made. It is just. It doesn't even have the mattress that you would fill with straw, although there's a few pieces of straw there to show that at some point there was one. But it's just the frame of. And Cavil, what would you like to be?
Hobby is peeking through a door.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
On all fours, so you could Scooby-Doo it and.
Okay, so we're looking for a bell that the person uses to summon servants. So, there's a bedroom in there?
It is a bedroom, but it's
With no
not
bed.
a bedroom that gets used. It's got the bed frame, but no
Okay.
mattress or.
So we find another door.
And this is the room that a ghost poked through from the wall to shush you. There is no ghost in this room now that you can see.
Oh, okay.
And two of you, Hobby and Cavil, give me a perception check at this.
Perception disadvantage.
If it helps, I have a feat that does things with my passive perception.
I want this to be active because you're actively trying to find things.
Okay. I will roll perception at disadvantage.
Okay. The 12 is not enough. However, Hobby's 23 rolled at disadvantage. Welcome to level 9. There is some noise coming from higher up that appears to be yelling and some screaming, but it's faint, as if it's coming through floorboards. Also, maybe the splashing of water?
Hobby looks up, tilts her ears up. Obviously, this is how she's hearing it because, I mean, come on, she's got these ears. Look at those ears. And points upward.
A goes back out the window. Or they would, but it's not their turn. You know whose turn it is, though? Tex.
Here, let me assist with the door. And I'll pull out a thing of oil and squeak some onto the hinges.
Yeah. Thanks. I think I can...
See? Now it opens and closes properly.
Wonderful. So, right. There you go.
And the anthropomorphic jackal hands you a bag of money.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate your donation at the Benevolent Association.
Yeah, whatever.
They
You
reach
know-
over and try to close the door again. But I imagine at this point you are standing in front of the door, and therefore they'd have to drag you inside to.
Yes. Something occurs to me. You are about the same size as one of my friends. And as you have noted, I am, quote, quite tall, a tall one.
Yeah, where's this going?
Well, they find riding on my shoulders to be, and I quote, very fun.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a ride on my shoulders?
No.
I do, after all, represent the Benevolent Association.
And good for you. But no, I do not have an interest in riding on your shoulder. That is a very strange offer.
I thought you might find it fun. You seem quite stressed.
Well, you noticed, huh? Yeah. Well, I'm indentured service kind of gets stressed.
Is there anything I can do to assist?
How good are you at scaring people?
Oh, I am quite good at scaring people.
How good are you at scaring people? They asked to the 7-foot-tall murder. And not even the one with the glowing eyes, but still.
Right.
The one with no eyes. Just a face plate.
Yeah, so, come in.
Very well. I'll close the door behind me.
But as you are going to close the door, they look out the door real quick, look left and right, and then let you close the door.
Right, so, here's the thing. I don't want to be here. But the boss upstairs, he knows my true name. So, I'm kind of stuck in this gig. Until he changes his ways or whatever. So, and he's not really interested in doing that. He's a lone shark. So, I kind of, sort of, can't do anything directly to him. You know, orders. But others...
I am, as they say, picking up what you are putting down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found some ghosts who are willing to work for that. I'm trying to get them to scare him into changing his ways and being benevolent, as you said. So far, it's just making him yell more.
I believe I can be of assistance. And let's cut to...
Shadrick.
Okay, let's go.
To be clear, I am still broadcasting.
Right.
I'm going to very carefully peek open this door, not enough that, like, I'm not going to slam the door open, so if they're directly in front of this door, I'm not going to, I don't want...
door...
Okay, good, this is not the front door.
This door
I wanted to make sure this wasn't like... Haha, stairs!
Yes. So,
stairs.
The room you just went through has
Yeah.
A few stools, some empty bookcases. There is a statue in the corner of some dude. You don't recognize them. Probably not important. But the statue is large and heavy enough that to get it out of here would probably take more than one person to lift or one Tex. And you would need to widen one of the doors, which is, it was probably brought
for
in
Tex.
Here. Or Tex. Yes. Tex would make a new door, which is possible. But yes, you are now in that
this is
circular
to go up the stairs
tower.
without hitting every loud step.
Okay, and you rolled a 12. You managed to avoid the first 3 squeaky. The fourth one is heard by Cavil and Hobby. And yes, also Tex and Mech hear it too. And this anthropomorphic jackal hears it as well. They don't seem to flinch by it, though.
Well, of course not. They hired a bunch of ghosts to go be scary.
Yeah, probably assuming it's the ghost.
Exactly.
I assume that is one of your ghosts.
Yeah, probably. I can start giving them free reign, as long as they try to tell Mr. Loan Shark that, hey, you're doing the wrong thing by, doing all these loans and things. What if you turned over a new leaf or whatever? Yada, 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 and all that. Show them maybe past, present, future, and everything. It's not working very well. They've been at it for a week.
I'm going to say Chadwick is able to go up the stairs to the second floor by now, although there's no doors on the second floor out of this tower.
No images either.
More or less. It is A's
Oh, there
turn.
I am. I'm over here.
A is going to sneak. No, that's select. Open door. Sneak.
Oh my god, I can't get up the stairs. I can't get up the stairs.
When it's your turn again, I will move you further.
There's a wall.
Give me a moment. We'll get to your turn eventually, okay?
I just wanted to stand at the top of the stairwell.
Yep, next turn you get to.
Rude.
Mech.
Okay. I think I'm going to just follow wherever Chadwick went. It seems like a good plan.
My party sense is helping.
So, I'm just going to slide you over to here. Whee!
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Second floor.
So, now Chadwick can't go up higher because game mechanics, and there is a large glowing-eyed murder bot behind Chadwick. This is fine. Hobby.
This is a Tuesday.
You are now all on the same floor as everyone else, except for Tex, who's still on the ground level.
Hobby is going to go to the first door here and open it. Oh, look, it's a hallway.
Yeah, A already
It's a hallway with A.
Through.
Hi, A.
Hi.
You're good.
Okay.
Have you found any stairs up?
A looks to the left and to the right. You are in a very narrow hallway. Well, you aren't. A still is. You've gone past A at this point.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Let's go around this central area.
When it's my...
Cavil.
Got it.
I'm not sure where everyone went.
They went through that door to the south of you.
Now, in that case, I am going to follow.
Hi, Cavil. Hobby went that way. I'll catch up when it's my turn.
Cut to Tex.
You know what I wish I took?
What?
Locate object.
That would be very convenient.
But I did not.
So,
I thought about it, and then I went, I probably don't need locate object.
And the most said, I need you to find
Locate
something for me.
object.
It looks just like this. Here is a replica of the exact thing I want you to find. What makes it better is Mo would know, because if Mo wonders, I wonder what kind of spells Cavil has right now. Mo would immediately know because Warlock Pact.
Are you just sighing?
right. So, Yeah, follow me. Right up these stairs here. And
Through this wall, then over, and through this. Wave to Cavil. Wave to Chadwick, rather. There we go. You're kind of up
Hi,
the stairs.
Ginger.
and
I mean, how slinking around like on all fours, so she probably looks like an extremely large, well, cat.
Yes, well, this is an anthropomorphic jackal that's seeing you.
Just gonna put the ears back and glare.
And they look over at you, and they look over at Tex and say,
are these 3 friends of yours? Yes, 3. I see you
3?
floating there.
People here with blind sight.
True sight, actually.
Close enough.
No, they're entirely different things. These 3
You say
also
so.
benevolent.
Hobby nods.
My conversation? If so, I'm real benevolent.
you are in the group chat.
In that they intend to help you achieve your goal. Yes.
They snort.
Well, don't have a liking for it myself, but if it gets the job done. Anyway, if you're trying to sneak up, you're going the wrong way. Follow me. Right, so I'm going to catch up with you as soon as... We're going that way now?
Guess so.
I can't select or move myself, so
You're stuck in a wall. There we go. You should be able to move yourself now.
there are 2 of me.
Oh.
Problem that's
There we go.
Title's
they got
cast
after the
mirror
keyboard
image.
video.
So most times
Mirror
when
image.
most times when there's 2 of you on the map, it's because I was moving you the same time you were moving yourself, and the game doesn't know how to react to that.
That's probably what happened.
It had 2 endpoints, so
But I couldn't interact with either of them.
you heard us split the party. We split the text.
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
Hello. I am glad to see you made it into the house successfully. I apologize, I did not get your name so that I can introduce you. Not your true name. The name you prefer to be called.
You know, I usually just tell someone something that, when they say it, insults them in abyssal or infernal, or doesn't seem right to do that to you right now.
We have had
Well, that would be extremely funny.
Am a fan.
You know, you're right. Yeah, exactly. That's why I do it.
well, you are welcome to insult me.
I like this plane of existence. I don't feel like going back to the 9 hells right away.
That is fair. After all, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words make me extremely angry.
Chadwick, at this point, a secret door opens up in the wall next to you, and I'm just going to say you were leaning on it.
I knew there was a secret door. Ha
All right.
And you see
You're
off
just
in the
following along.
distance-
You're like, cool. Here we are.
and off of this, you see the rest of the party walking around a corner.
Patrick has find traps and secret doors by virtue of the Scooby-Doo theorem.
Yeah, Shaggy is my idol. Anyway, hi.
Like, zoinks! Hack the planet!
Oh, hey, friends. I found a secret door.
Oh, good.
Oh, that one opened up again? Nah. Every 3 weeks,
Oh,
there's like
we have a friend. Hi.
I'm not your friend. You smell like a paladin.
We still do not know your name.
I am
and-
one of a sort.
And a lot of alcohol.
Not your true name.
Look, he may be a paladin, but he hangs. Wait, sorry, we're not all together, are we? Or are we?
Yeah, at this
Yeah, we
point,
are.
you're
We
all
are now.
together.
Okay,
You split
sorry.
the party, and through
Okay, scratch that. I got confused.
and through some GM machinations, and also players actually making decisions, the party is no longer split. I don't know how we got here. It's a Christmas. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas
He may
episode
be a
miracle.
paladin, but he hangs out with me. So,
My goddess.
You smell weird.
Do I smell like whiskey?
No, you smell like cheap beer.
That's more apt. I just
Like-
was hoping that maybe some of the class would wear off.
Really cheap beer. I know that brand.
What do I smell like?
Allergies.
If I don't smell like catnip, then I'm going to worry.
Not mine.
I'm the paladin of party. It's nice to meet you.
I am also covered in fur. And yes, I can psychically sense when someone is allergic to fur. I stand near them more.
Texas Motor Oil and Revenge.
Glad to know I smell like allergies.
Yes, other people's allergies.
Not smelling the paladin. But not smelling the paladin on her, huh?
Well, you don't have as many levels in Paladin as Chadwick has.
That's quite true.
Leaned into
Obviously,
it.
it's
You are more interested in searching
What
for
name-
than Chadwick is.
Should we call you by
Max.
Max? I will assume that is an insult. And proceed.
Whatever floats your boat.
Little things and being like, Max.
And yes, I
Max.
totally picked the name Max because of the dog and How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Good.
Even though the Grinch parody was on the frozen mountain in the previous half of this episode.
details.
Right, so follow me.
Did Max say I smelled weird?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I don't really know what to make of you.
I am being a beacon for the rest of the party because Max has rounded a second corner.
Okay.
I mean, I
Everybody
cast
move.
prestidigitation for the appropriate sort of
Putting arrows on the
Grimstone
walls go this way.
but I don't want
They
for
only
my
last for an hour.
invisibility.
So stop moving real quick.
I can't move my character. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I can't move my character.
Where is...
In the
I think
hallway.
still at the first corner.
Oh, you're stuck in a wall.
Oh,
Let's put
I'm
you
stuck
over
in a
there.
wall. Well, there we go.
Now,
Okay.
don't move your characters or we'll get copies. I am going to move
Okay.
you all to the correct floor and the correct room to save time.
Okay. All right.
Please
You.
remain
Wee!
seated until the map has come to a full and complete stop. Por favor. I do not speak Spanish.
No habla español?
Mais non. Je
No.
ne parle pas français.
No habla francés.
For the best.
All right, I'm just going to move you to...
Why is there a blue circle?
That's an excellent
What?
question. It's not a circle,
Blue?
it's an oval. It's actually a bathtub.
Oh,
Let's spend
is that
30
the
minutes
highway?
talking about it.
Can we
All right.
move now?
Yes, you may move now. You're where
All
Max
right.
has led you. And Max says,
All right, so the boss is through this door. And,
you hear screams and yelling and splashing. And
yep, they're
Where's this?
earning their pay,
Where's
to
the?
be sure.
What? How does he summon you when he wants you nearby?
Oh, he just rings a stupid bell. I've come to hate that
What?
sound.
Does he keep it on him all the time?
Keeps it next to him.
Ugh, jerk.
That's what I'm saying. Penny, right now, he's not
What do
really
you guys
trying
think about
to...
me being so drunk that I stumble into the table and I knock it over and I accidentally switch them?
No, I think what you should do is make a diversion and let A do the swap. A has the bell.
Okay, yeah, do you guys? Hey, dude, or Max, are you cool with me being aggressively drunk?
You know what? Break everything you go past that isn't me.
God, yes.
I'm not
I would
allowed to
like-
do any of this.
I would like to drink from my flask of totally not alcohol.
it's synthahol.
Yes. I would like to do my magical make drink and then just guzzle it. And then you know,
Chadrick,
yeah.
command me.
Oh, what am I? What?
You heard Max. Break everything you go past. Command me as a servant.
Okay, Tax, let's destroy everything we see. And I would like I'm gonna wait for everyone to move out of the way so it can seem like I am a drunkard who stumbled into the house. Instead of, part of a party.
Yeah.
Let's all pull back for
Max
just a second.
is moving far enough
A
away
little
to
bit
have
here.
plausible deniability that any of this is.
Right.
Yeah. Like, that's the game plan I'm telling y'all, is that I'm just gonna be an obnoxious drunkard and I'm gonna slam in and then flop out
Yeah.
to make it so
Chadrick
maybe
and-
you follow me or something like that.
All right.
Chadrick and I are the distraction. Once again.
Hobby and Cavill with the incredibly high stealth rolls, including another nat 20.
Going Cavill, high five.
Jen.
No one ever looks up.
Question, what do I add to my dice for the Bardic Inspiration?
1d8.
1d8. Roll. Okay, so I have a 17 now.
That's still not bad.
That'll do. Mm-hmm.
And A is also going to try to be
Oh,
with a 21. Welcome to level 5.
wow.
It's not the
Air
best.
high five a day, too.
All right. So
I guess I should roll something.
Yeah, that's
let's
why
roll
I'm rolling.
intimidation instead of stealth, because that's the plan.
13. Yeah.
Okay. Was that supposed to be a stealth check?
Actually,
Because it just rolled
I'm
a
sorry, what?
13 with no bonuses. So
Oh,
was that a stealth check?
let me find where I put my character sheet, because it's here somewhere on my computer. Okay, there it is. So what was I doing?
Were you trying to be stealthy or intimidating? Those seem to be the two plans.
Intimidating. Yeah, let's do intimidation for that.
All right. Now you have an axe with a special feature in regards to intimidation.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So what
that
special
roll at
effect do
advantage,
you
or?
manifest with this axe? You can make it change to a color of your choice. You may have it drip illusionary blood. You may have it burn with an illusionary flame of your color choice. Or you can
I
have
think
the
having it
decorative
drip
inlay
blood
you
might
want on.
be an effect.
All right. So
But
you
yeah,
have the
so-
blood.
My dearest friends who are my Warforged buddies, please apologize. I'm apologizing in advance if I'm rude or mean, but I'm going to be a rich, annoying, drunk, spoiled brat who's planning to take this place for a party spot and not going to take no for an answer, and y'all are my lackeys. I do not mean this. I just want
That's
that in the air. I want that known. Before I say rude
18.
things.
All right. So that's a 23 intimidation.
Yes.
All right. So
So the axe will
Here's-
be dripping blood.
here is what takes place. We've got some sneaky rogue, a sneaky rogue, and a sneaky rouge, and a sneaky bard warlock combination. Cavill is the bard. Cavill
It
is
does
warlock.
have to be rouge.
Cavill is the combination bard warlock. It's like the combination Pizza Hut
Warlock.
Taco Bell. But in any case, so they're sneaking in. Meanwhile, the door pretty much gets kicked in by two murder bots who then burst in and flank the door as Cavill stumbles through. Possibly
Chadrick.
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 Cavill floats.
One day,
If it-
me
Thing
speak
this
well.
man in the bathtub.
One day, well, the bathtub currently has a four-armed Sahuagin in it
Oh,
who is yelling at three ghosts, saying,
Lone shark. Yeah.
"Leave me alone! You will not make me change my ways." And then Cavill comes in, smashes through the only intact
Chadrick.
table.
that's Chadrick. Try again.
Chadrick.
I'm still Chadrick.
Yes, one of these days I will get it right. Today is not that day. Tomorrow doesn't look good either, especially because tomorrow we're playing a different game. Chadrick bursts through, breaks the only intact table you've seen so far. It is no longer intact. Blind drunk, thank goodness for blind sight, slurring words, and one of the ghosts looks at this and then says, "Behold! See who will inherit your wealth if you do not change your ways. This is your future." And there is...
My Lord McCool guy, how much waste would you like us to lay?
I want this to be perfect for the party next week.
Very well.
This is going to be great. It's been so long since I've had a party in a decrepit mansion. It's going to be great. We're going to destroy everything.
You know what? Enough. Stop. All of you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah. Does he have the thing on him?
There is a
bell?
bell on the little shelf that goes across the bathtub.
Oh. So,
With the laptop and the wine glass.
I'm very purposely going to follow after this man to be like, but guys, but think about it. Wouldn't it be so
Leave me
cool?
alone.
It would be so cool.
No, leave me.
It'd be so cool.
I believe that is our target.
yep. Hey, go swap
I
out the
can't
bell.
seem to figure out how to open a door, so I'm going to obnoxiously yell at it how I think that it'd be really cool if we threw a rager here.
You hear someone stomping downstairs, followed by a squeaky floorboard that some people clearly stepped over, but apparently it squeaks and then creaks and then there's a crashing sound, followed by a
Did
lot
someone-
of demonic laughter.
Did someone actually forget that there was a missing stair?
Anyways, guys, so I think we're good.
Yeah, hey,
Forget
go put
nothing.
the bell you
I
have
took rid of it.
over.
I got rid of it.
Go get it.
You got it?
Okay, guys, let's teleport out of here.
We've
Wait,
got
wait,
the
wait.
right bell?
Just to be clear, we have the correct bell, and the replacement bell has been placed in its place.
Magic on it.
Both magic.
One is actually magical and the other one is enchanted to appear like it's magical, but the only actual magic on it is the magic that makes it look magical.
Okay, so is that one in the place we need it to be?
I just put it down. There was a little bit of blood still on it, but I wiped it off.
Good job.
Hey,
We did the
well.
correct switcheroo.
may I briefly have the bell that you picked up?
Sure, here.
Thank you. I ring the bell.
What is it this time? Oh, that's right. You've got it now. Well, good for you.
Yes, I do.
I want
Max,
to make sure this was the right one.
Oh, you got two of them. That's
may I understand that the possessor of this bell has the ability to command you?
9 hells no.
Oh,
No,
Then
my
what is the
true
purpose
name
of the
commands
bell?
me. And he commanded me to come every time the bell got rang. But it was when he rang it. And, he took a long walk down a short flight of stairs. So, that's not happening.
well, then I leave you with one final task.
Burn this place to the ground?
Loot this place, and then burn it.
You know, I'll do it, but not because you told me to.
Oh, also, here is the gold that you gave me earlier.
Nah, keep it. I don't need it.
Very well.
I do business for souls.
Cat tree with that.
Wait, what?
Mine, I am afraid you may not have.
That's okay.
I'm
I got
already
one I'm gonna
teleported
spend
out.
a lot of time with.
Mine's spoken for.
Understandable.
Sorry.
Same.
Thank you
Mine
for all of your
actually
help.
at the AC level.
And as you all teleport out by calling member services, that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Thank you everyone for
All right.
listening. Thank you everyone for playing. Tonight I was joined by a bunch of awesome people, including Beth, Ellie, Io, Millie, and Jen. Who wants to plug a thing?
Well, Eo's mom writes books.
ElizabethMcCoy.com. And speaking of books,
And speaking of books,
My website is Book of Jen. It's got actual book reviews on there. I'm almost finished with another book, so that there'll be another one soon. And other than that, I'm also the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast, which is mostly about the games made by Blizzard Entertainment. And so new episodes go up every Saturday, and I try to keep up with all the changes that are being made or anything interesting. And there's a Midwinter's Blight thing going on at this moment that's kind of fun, and that's about it.
and speaking of websites,
elek.xyz. That's elekk.xyz. It is a Schrodinger's Federated website that's about gaming and other nerdy pursuits, where I pretty much, as the person who runs it, decides if we hang out with people and can make it so people who are not cool and friendly and nice don't get to chat with us.
So you're not going to federate with Threads?
No.
Good.
He said with a straight
Already
face.
blocked. Have been for a while.
Likewise.
Threads is trying to federate on Mastodon? What the
Yeah,
crap?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yep.
And speaking of websites,
Yeah. One that doesn't federate because it's WordPress, although WordPress can federate now. We put all of these episodes that we record on aaronbsmith.com/cogwheel for your listening pleasure. Wherever you can subscribe to an RSS feed, you can listen to these podcasts. Each campaign has its own RSS feed, but there's also one RSS feed to rule them all. If you like what you've been listening to, please share it with others. That'd be super awesome. I love when people hear this stuff. And if you really like it, why not join the Help Us Break Even Club by going to patreon.com/cogwheelgaming to help us keep the lights on. You could join other illustrious patrons, including Ellie, Shen, Walter, and patron emeritus Cindy. Until next time, this is Crash saying, so, are we still gonna get paid? Good night, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
I believe Loot and Then Burn was addressed to everyone present.
When will
The ghost
they
goes over
ever
to a rare
learn
vase and keeps trying to pick
pillage
it up.
before you burn?
Its fingers keep going through the vase.
Oh my gosh.
Oops.
Don't burn it, don't burn it, don't burn it, dang it.
Okay, I'm gonna press the button now. Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Night.
Wrong button!